Thomas. All right, guys, we are live here from Putnam County High School here in Eatonton, Georgia. The Eagles Nest at PCHS.
Hello.
Hello. That is Michael Pachin speaking. Our War Eagles are playing host to the Northeast Macon Raiders. If you missed the first game, our girls fell short to the Lady Raiderettes, who were led by Miss Porter down there, who I know is a senior. As DJ Waller receives the tip, DeMarcio Bullard with the miss. The long
McClellan.
Rebound. Number 2, Sanchez Kinder with the easy lay-in for Northeast. These are pretty nice-sized guys for Northeast right now.
Oh, yeah. I always feel like, no matter what the sport, no matter what the event, the occasion, I always feel other schools are just bigger than us.
Yeah, I always feel that way.
I remember my freshman year playing Pike County. They were humongous. Like, soccer players should not be able to look like they're benching 400. Like, and then it turns out the year after, they got busted for steroid abuse. So go figure.
Yeah, I know, right?
Q with the putback on a DJ Waller 3-point miss.
What was our nickname for Q? Was it just Q?
I think we just have Q.
Q-Dog or something?
Maybe. I know we have Tank on the court, too.
We got Tank, number 50, down there guarding the paint. And Big Diesel is on the bench right now with a knee injury. But he may come out sometime tonight if needed. As that
Tank
hard drive in there.
Tank with the shout out to my boy, Mr. Sanders.
Yes, sir. Coach Sanders is our
He's a baseball coach, isn't he?
defensive baseball coach,
Okay,
if you want to call that. Oh, and Tank gets away with a foul there. As number 2, Sanchez Kinder goes in for the jumper, does not go. Nick Banks with the rebound out to DeMarcio McClendon. Again, I always like to mention, man, this is DeMarcio's second home game starting as Nick Banks misses that shot. Oh, a push on Q-Dog, and it will go Putnam's way. But again, this is DeMarcio's second game starting, and he is a freshman. And under the amazing head coach Jack Williams, freshmen usually don't start. So it is a great opportunity for number 12 to prove that he is worthy of the position given to him by Coach Williams. As Q-Dog there gets...
Ooh, almost puts it up and in. Tank, though, with the putback, and it's good. Number 50, Tank, driving down low in the paint. It's 4 points to the paint right now, in the paint for Putnam County.
And out of bounds, Putnam ball. I guess there was a clear objective there because 3 of the Putnam guys were pretty darn sure that it was not out on them. So
the guys are excited right now. The team they're playing, they look talented. I've seen some sloppy play, but reaching in foul.
And a weird grab there on DJ Waller, so he does not.
It's funny, number 40, Jerry Butler, he thought what he did was legal. He wrapped around DJ.
Literally,
gave him a hug, asked him for the ball.
Yeah. Hey, can I have that, please?
Tank being quadruple team. DeMarcio cutting inside.
DeMarcio,
ooh, nice move.
Packed by number 32, Cortez Lester.
Good defense, spin move. No good. It was a nice move by number 24.
Offensive rebound there. DeMarcio McClendon goes for the steal and gets the pushing call on him. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. When
nobody had the ball in their hand, they were both going for it.
Right.
Gary Waller comes on the floor, number 42. Whoa. One of our big stars, man. If you guys were watching the football games, you knew who Gary Waller was. And he has come on the floor, and he's the first one down the floor for Putnam as DJ Waller, toughly guarded by Kinder, goes through the plate does not get a foul call, gets his own rebound, puts it back up for a miss as number 1, Khalil West, goes out, gets to the middle of the floor, over to number 2, Kinderen, to tie the ball game up here just under 5 minutes to go.
It's interesting.
Now, as the camera goes by, I don't know if y'all can see, but Coach Williams is, he was all the way on the floor at one point there on this drive.
Out to Nick Banks. Nick, a young talent, a junior, but full of talent for sure.
Nick Banks wide open for the 3. Good! There. And he drops it in. 7-4 ball game now.
So
gotta play some defense here.
Ooh, geez.
As a high skyscraper goes in. Jumper there for Cortez Lester.
I have to ask a question. All right, as a soccer player, like, it's easy for me to kick a ball, and like place the ball where I want. If I want it in the top corner, I can put it there.
Right.
For a basketball player, with shots like that, how are you assured that the ball gets in the hoop? Like, is there a certain way you have to shoot enough power?
Man, okay, I think that you, as we go into the timeout break here, I think that repetition is everything with anything that you do. And like you just said with soccer, I could not even begin to imagine how you guys can pinpoint where you want to kick a soccer ball.
Right.
But I can definitely pinpoint where I want to throw a strike.
Right.
And that's how it is with the basketball. I mean, they know how much strength to put on the ball. Now, sometimes that doesn't always happen.
Right.
But this is one of those sports where you have to be on target, and you can't throw the ball as hard as you want. I feel like in soccer you can kick it as hard as you want if it goes in the right direction, correct?
Right. I mean, as long as I can put it where I want. I mean, of course, if you put a lot more power on it, like if you're trying to throw a really hard fastball, there's more of a chance that it may go Ari somewhere else. Kind of the same applies for soccer. I can't just like boot it and like say, okay, it's going to go there. But I understand what you're saying.
But with basketball, they can't just throw the ball hard as they can to the goal in hopes it goes in.
Right.
So, as he's fouled there, Lester down low.
It's also like a smaller area to shoot. You have to actually make it go inside, like dropping from the top inside. It can't like bang in anywhere.
Right.
Unless it's the glass or something. But I just always thought that was interesting how basketball players just have that like sixth sense to be able to place the ball where they want it.
Yeah, man. I think if you really break down the I guess the anatomy, if you will, the anatomy of sports, it's a freaky thing. Like, I mean, that free throw right here that he just made. I mean, the arc, there's got to be there's repetition, there's precision. I mean,
that's interesting.
And my AP calculus teacher, she says that calculus is everything. And so I'm sure there's some form of calculus that goes into that shot that he's probably about to make again, and he does. So I mean, I don't know. Do you think you have to know math to make a free throw? I don't know.
I mean, you can apply like trajectory. That's the only the parallel I can draw. But I just always thought this was interesting. So thank you for shedding light on this. Gary Waller, multi-sport athlete, also a track star.
Oh, a mad track star. Speaking of him, man, his dad actually holds the long jump record, and so he is looking to beat his dad's record this year, as he came really close last year. So we're excited to see him this year, as that ball is off the foot of a Northeast Macon player. It does travel out of bounds, remain on this side of the court.
This looks like it's shaping up to be a decently fought game. I mean, definitely they have size on their side, but speed is one factor that I feel we have. And athleticism right there, as seen with Quintavious Q. Waller.
And the foul goes down there. It's on the floor, so no free throws for that one, but it was a pushing call. That'll be our third foul of the night. I think that was on Nick Banks. So West inbounds it back to West. The weird shot there does go. Wow. Soft touch there. Full court press after the made shot. 4-on-1 right now. Q-Dog
draws the foul. Can't make it go in, but definitely a good pass by DJ Waller.
Yeah, absolutely.
He definitely saw, instead of taking the shot himself, he saw where the best opportunity lay, and it laid in the hands of Quintavious Waller. He'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, that whole sequence happened in about 2.5 seconds. But at one point, there were 4 Northeast Raiders on the right side, on the opposite side of where we are now, of half court. And they sprinted down the floor to get back on defense to make that foul. That was actually a pretty good foul there, not to give the easy layup to Q-Dog there, make him earn his shots.
Q-Dog.
Isn't that like a fraternity or something?
Yeah, probably.
Q-Dogs.
Speaking of fraternities, I opened my own fraternity.
Oh, yes, you did, and I'm a proud member of your fraternity, as I know nothing about it, but I still am a proud member.
Oh, you'll know about it. You'll see come initiation. Can't make it go. Rebound to DJ Waller.
And DJ almost backcourt there. Gets it stolen. Number 40, Jerry Butler, gives it up to number 5, who drives in the paint. Out to number 32, Lester, who will give it back up. Too little.
3 seconds in the key. 3 seconds
down. Fight, fight, fight. Here are our wonderful cheerleaders over there. They're amazing. Amazing.
Well, for y'all listening, if y'all have an interest and y'all are currently y'all are in college while in high school, look into Alpha Mega Theta. Ooh, no good.
As that will be the fraternity of the century.
You better ask somebody, Demetrius. Oh, high off the glass.
If you don't know, now you know. Guys, we're going to take a short time out, guys. And I'm Demetrius Woods. Here's Michael Bateson with you.
And we're back. Inbound from Nick Burke to DeMarco McLennan, who dishes it to DJ Waller. A pushing foul.
That's on Devondre Little, I believe. Yes, it is. Number 5 down on the court.
He checks out. Number 3, Steve Hand. Steve
I
Hand.
got something to ask you, man.
Go for it.
You know, you're sitting around doing your job. You got a few snacks on the table. And then all of a sudden, the floor director just comes over and steals your snacks. How would you feel about that?
Well, you want my honest?
I want your God-honest opinion, because it's just ridiculous how often she just comes over and steals my snacks.
Okay. Well, if I'm being brutally honest, as the talent on this set, we deserve to be treated with the utmost respect. And having our food taken away is just... no one can tolerate. I couldn't tolerate it.
We are the voices of this set, and I believe that they have great background knowledge of what they're supposed to be doing behind the scenes.
Right.
But coming on the set and stealing snacks is not good. So
definitely.
We may need to talk with them about that on the next break. But anyway, we're going to resume back to play as I got on my little soapbox there. It's a 12-8 ball game, just under 2 minutes to go, as number 2, Santez Kinder, gives it over to number 24 in the corner, guarded by DeMarco McClellan.
I think we might need to put a listing out for a new floor manager. So all those interested.
So guys, all of you that are listening, we are now hiring for a new floor director.
All you need is 2-3 years of broadcast video classroom experience.
Yes, and no criminal background of stealing potato chips.
Okay, number 24 is gearing up to take a shot from half court. He has not moved. No one is moving at all.
Guys,
I have no idea what's going on.
Is the camera frozen or something? Because he's not moving.
No one else, none of their teammates are moving. They're all lined up along the edge.
This is beautiful.
Okay, all right. There's some motion now.
I guess everybody just let's take a nap, guys, and then they resume play.
All right, never mind. They're going back. All right, never mind. He's coming.
So they shave about 35 seconds off the clock there.
How was that not double dribbling or? Okay, now wait. Now that he passed it off, and I guess he got tired of doing nothing.
And there's no law or penalty against this. I mean, they can sit there.
Okay.
As long as the defense sits and waits, this is allowed. So.
All right. So
they've wasted a whole minute here of my time, of my life. He's sitting there at half court.
Just dribbling. I could have swore that number 24 had like. I don't even know what this is like.
So they're gonna take the last possession, the last minute and a half. To go in the quarter, they are up by 4 points.
Or not, maybe I guess they don't want to.
Under 5 seconds we go as Kinder gives it up to 24. The three, it's no good. Puts it up, and it's no good. So a minute and a half.
Okay, I have to say something. All right, you wasted a minute and a half of play.
To miss a shot.
Right. So you got 0 points out of it when there could have been some ball moving, could have been some transition going on, and you could have possibly racked up at least a point. I don't know. All right, we'll be back right after this. About to start the second quarter. Northeast up 12-8 over your Putnam County War Eagles. Thank you.
And we're back, guys, to start the second quarter. They
are running the same
start
play.
back in the same position that we were in.
All right, no big deal. All right, now there's some movement.
And a weird little bounce pass there off the foot of Nick Banks. He did close the distance in there, so that was good, but it remains Northeast basketball.
So explain the kickball. I understand that. I always thought of it as if it hits your foot, then you lose possession. Woo, moves by DeMarcus Glendon.
Nice movement there. Q-Dog cannot get the lay-in. It was a great job there. Q-Dog fighting. That aggressive mentality coming off the football field, finally coming out. You know, I'll get back to your question in just a second, but Q-Dog was banged around there in the Lamar County game last week, and he did not, that aggression that he had, he kept it inside, and it turned into negative emotion, which allowed him to not be able to perform the way he should have. But it's a way to get that jump ball there, Call, as DeMarcio getting tangled up, nowhere to go, remain Putnam ball. But again, with the kickball, I don't quite agree with the rule, because I agree, like, if your foot hits the ball, you should stop play.
I guess
but you cannot intentionally kick the ball.
Right. Because whenever the ball's sailing out of bounds, DJ Waller attempted this a couple games ago where as he was going out.
And a foul on the play goes on Lester. Q-Dog will go to the line for two. I'm sorry there, what were you saying?
DJ Waller attempted, as he was going out, to hit it off the foot of the defender, which I thought applied. I've seen Dwayne Wade do it a couple times, but I just it's a skeptical rule. I see it called a lot in high school.
Yeah, I mean usually it's those intentional kickballs, you know, because it's not really a foul if you hit the player with the ball.
Right.
So
Q-Dog, as I should say, he's gonna have a field day down there in the low post. The way that he's just been allowed to ascend up, escalate, and been able to sink those couple buckets or draw the foul the way he has thus far. Putting at number 32, Cortez Lester, in foul trouble, has to check out.
So Q-Dog will attempt his second free throw, as we'd like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors. Thank our sponsors, Shoppers Pharmacy, Farmers and Merchants Bank, and Marble Works. Got a couple laughs out of our technical and floor directors on my verbal mistake there. as the shot is missed. Rebounded by DJ Waller. Pushed up the floor. And he'll go all the way. Foul and one. And we are at a tie ball game with 7 minutes to go. DJ Waller will head to the line for a free throw. Poet and I didn't know it.
Good move by DJ.
Yeah, nice move.
Score as he was flying out of bounds and draw the foul. Hopefully he can convert this three-point play and I believe give Putnam County their first lead of the ball game.
Yeah, it was pretty evident that the defender was not in position to take the charge there, so that was a good call by the refs tonight.
Ooh,
and that free throw is missed, but rebounded by Q-Dog. Nick Banks over to DeMarchio, the three. Good. Yes.
Putnam County showing that they're capable of playing ball with just about anybody. Definitely playing very well against this Northeast team.
The shot, and they respond with one of their own. Nice shot there by Santez Kinder.
Almost gets it stolen.
Wide open there, Q-Dog. And a block shot. Big time block. Number 21, Justin Marcus, who actually is going to college to play football, I was told by his stat keeper. He is getting recruited by a D1 college out of state. And he was on the first team all-region team and was in the all-star game for football this year. Q-Dog tries to go for that rebound, but instead by DJ Waller, who was triple teamed. Over to DJ again. Q-Dog wide open down there and gets it to him, but misses the shot. But DJ Waller can't go either. And out of bounds on Justin. Yes, sir. And it will remain on this side of the floor. Woo. Look who we have coming in the ball game. Big Diesel, number 52, along with Damian Brandon, number 20, who replaced DeMarchio McClellan, the freshman, along with Q-Dog.
Big Diesel down there having a little chat with Justin Myers.
Damian Brandon out to Nick Banks, over to Tank. Excuse me, Big D.
Putting the moves on him. He's going to stop back and regroup. Over to DJ.
DJ Waller, the long three. It's
in there.
Beautiful shot there. So 2 back-to-back three-pointers in these last 2 possessions for our boys. You know, early on in the season, that's where Coach Williams said we struggled the most, as Nick Banks gets the steal, goes all the way in for the layup. It is good. And 20-15, our boys have the biggest lead of the game tonight, closing in on 5 minutes left in the second period. Where's this energy coming from, Bacon?
I'm just let the guys play the way that they're playing right now. Just keep up the intensity. Keep playing the way they're playing.
Jump ball, so we will stay on this side of the floor. As number 40, Jerry Butler, tangled up with DJ Waller down there. So they're going to stack up. And nice position in there by Justin Marcus, but can't get a hold. And it results in a basket anyway by number 24, Drake White, who also is getting recruited for college for football.
His name did sound very familiar. I remember broadcasting during football season.
Yes. Big D trapped in the corner, gets a nice position in the tank, but can't handle the pass. A nice spin move there. Led him on, and DJ Waller, D. Brandon can't get it to. So, as those last 5 points for Putnam, Northeast responds with 4 of their own, as our guys are in the bonus. So any foul will result in a 1-and-1. Big Diesel thought he was fouled there. DJ Waller chooses not to foul, and Northeast on a 6-0 run after our guys' 5-0 run. And quickly, Coach Williams sends McClellan and Waller. DJ, no good. McClellan and Waller looking to check back in.
Teardrop's no good. Can't tip it in himself. Drake White with a putback, though. It'll be timeout Putnam County. Coach Williams thinks they'll have a little talk. We're doing so well, then things just kind of fall apart afterwards.
So while Coach Williams proceeds to talk to his team, we will take a break as well. We're back here with you guys. We have a small guest here on the show who, his name is Chase Sanford. He goes to school here at Putnam County High School. He is a junior. Chase, how do you feel about the game so far?
I feel like the game's going pretty good thus far. We'll have a lot of control of the ball, and the second half should be a lot better.
All right, well, there you have it from the amazing expert, Chase Sanford. As Nick Banks drives to his right. Over the cue, back to Nick. DeMarco McClellan wide open, but Nick takes a shot, and it is good. So our guys close it back in for a 1-point deficit.
You know, I'm kind of curious for
What's that?
That play where they don't do anything until the game's over. I hate that play, but I want to see it again.
You know those I think Q-Dog was fouled on that play, but you know those meters that detect the loudness, like I don't know what they're called. I call them noisometers, but anyway, I felt like the crowd got really loud for a second. And that was really nice to hear because there was a lot of back and forth basketball going on down there.
Right.
But you know what those things are called?
Noisometer.
Decibel meter. I feel I can make it go really loud. Anyway, at one point it was over 100. So I thought that was pretty cool. As D. Brennan, we're in the bonus, and he takes the first free throw. We're in 1-1, so he makes the first, which means he gets the second. So he'll try to close the deficit back down to 1 again. I believe D. Brennan is one of 3 seniors on this squad. We have Damian Brennan, Big Diesel, alongside Gary Waller.
I believe there was a lane violation, so Damian Brennan will go back to the line for another free throw.
Man, it would have been nice if he made that one.
Yeah.
So let's see if he can take advantage of this opportunity given. He does not. And number 24, Drake White, with a nice pass there over to number 20, coming out the bench, Eric Davis. And a foul call there. The Northeast bench does not agree.
Head coach over there T-bowing.
Yeah, he's over there T-bowing along the bench. B-E-N-C-H. My floor director gave me a few looks. I believe you guys heard differently on those of you that are listening. I did say bench with an N in the middle of those letters. Anyway, Damian Brennan will go to the line for another 1-on-1 opportunity, and he drains the first.
Here comes G. Waller. Forgot to give him a nickname. Call him G. Alongside Q, we have A-Train. We have Big... no, not H. Excuse me, that's his football stage name. It's Big Diesel. And Tank Horton.
Yeah, babe, you got to get your head in the game there, babe.
My bad.
It's totally...
I see all these football stars. I see Q and G and Drake White. I see Justin Myers. I think I'm playing football. Just kidding. I know we're playing basketball.
Gary Waller with a nice rebound there. Gary Waller, a very athletic individual, as DeMarchio gets it over to Nick. Nick Banks with DeMarchio open, over to Q. D. Brennan, the banker, does not go. As Drake White with a weird little elbow there.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No.
Is this the play?
I hope not.
I mean, there is a minute and 40 on the clock.
You're right. Nope.
Nope, they're going to have two guys come up to pick as he goes to his right, gives it up to Khalil West, over to Marcus, and it's good. And one. So DJ Waller is going to come back in the game after this free throw attempt. Or excuse me, prior to this free throw attempt, there's only one. And he's going to replace Damian Brennan. So Justin Marcus, again being recruited by a D1 school for football, will attempt this and one free throw to extend the lead to 5. And that shot is missed, rebounded by Gary Waller. Dishes it out to DeMarchio. Once again, we can't stress enough that we really appreciate all of our sponsors, Shoppers Pharmacy, Farmers Merchants Bank, and Marble Works. Thank you guys for everything that you've done as DJ Waller comes back off the bench and quickly scores the next 2 points for our guys as we head into just under a minute before halftime.
Minute left.
And of course, they sit here like ducks.
I hope DJ doesn't call for 3 seconds in the key. Or I guess it would be a defensive 5 seconds in the key.
Free throw, no good. Gary Waller goes up big with a rebound. That's his third rebound of these short minutes that he's had. DeMarchio calling for the ball, gets it. DJ Waller with Nick wide open, but gives it over to DeMarchio. DeMarchio, the layup, no good. Q-Dog fouled on the play. So 19.6 seconds to go here in the first half. And Q-Dog pleading to the ref that was an elbow to the face, and I do agree with him. But he will get the free throws. So an opportunity to tie the ball game up here with under 20 seconds to go.
Up.
And a soft touch. First one goes.
Hopefully he can drain the second one, make it a tied game with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Coach Williams yelling for the full court press. It does not go effectively as Drake White with the nice move down low. DJ Waller, he's a three. Oh, out of bounds. So we got 0.8 seconds, guys. 0.8 seconds here to...
I run that play where D-Wade just throws it up, and LeBron comes in and dunks it off the alley-oop, inbound pass. That's the play that I run.
And a great contest there by Drake White to break up that play. So we head into the second half, 31-29. If you weren't here earlier, our girls were also down by 2 going into halftime. So hopefully it will be a different story for our guys as we have a 10-minute halftime. That's a bit unusual, I believe, isn't it?
No, it's 10 minutes.
Is it really?
Yeah, it just feels short.
Well, anyway, I'm Demetrius Woods. Alongside me is Michael Bachin, our floor director, the wonderful, beautiful Bethany Thompson, our technical director, Tom Hirsch.
He's beautiful, too.
He is amazingly beautiful. But again, that beautiful floor director, Bethany Thompson, she was the one stealing the chips, by the way. Anyway, we are led again by our queen dictator, Lindsay Chamberlain, of our wonderful broadcast video production. And she is a very nice lady, by the way. Anyway, we're going to go off air, guys, and we'll see you guys in about 9 to 10 minutes. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm Demetrius Woods.
I'm
Here's
Michael
Macon.
Macon.
Okay, great. Interrupt me. Anyway, here we go. And we are done with halftime, ladies and gentlemen. The guys are all back on the floor. Of course, the starters are back on the floor. That's Q-Dog, Tank, Nick Banks, DJ Waller, and DeMarcio McClellan. And they start out down by 2 here as Tank gets down low but fouled on the play, on the wrist, as referee Leonard makes that call. So he will go to the line for 2 free throws. So, down by 2, neither side has really played bad. So what do you tell your team during halftime? I mean, you've played a good game so far. You're
Just
not down by much.
Keep up the intensity for sure. Make sure you're playing your own basketball and you don't give in to them. Don't let them control the game. Make sure you take charge and you're the side that looks like they should be winning this game, even if you're not.
Right, I do believe that we can go on a couple of runs, here in the second half, if we have that will. There were 2 possessions where we hit back-to-back threes in about 10 to 15 seconds, but we quickly gave that lead back up, with lazy defense. And there's number 2 snuck around the backside there, and defensive rebound. Nick Banks goes down the sideline, goes in for the layup, and it's good. So we now have our first lead of the half. But as I was saying, we can take leads and play good defense. As DeMarcio gets the steal, he wants to give it up to Nick. And 4 quick points here in the second half. Just as I was saying, a momentum swing here early on.
I'm liking the way that this is starting to look out, Demetrius. I hope we can keep it up. Last time we hit a good streak, they ended up and they took 6 points back on us. So,
oh. Number 11 coming off the bench, Wycovian Joyner, fouled by Nick Banks. Also, number 10, or no, he's number 10. Joyner's number 11. Sorry. Joyner being patient there on the line. And the shot is a little short there. Our floor director very excited about that miss. And he'll attempt the second free throw. And that shot falls in. Whoa, triple team DJ Waller. And they get the steal. Wow, very dangerous triple team, but they managed to pull it off. And steps on the baseline. We'll head back the opposite direction.
I thought I saw a foul.
I did too. I thought he was fouled on that play. That was Sanchez Kinder going in for the layup. But there were 3 defenders on him, and I'm pretty sure he was fouled there, but didn't get the call. Again, nowhere to go.
Woo!
Nick Banks. Oh, wide open is Q-Dog down here. And DJ Waller finds him. And it goes.
Great block by Nick Banks.
Yes.
Shorter man getting up and blocking the tall man shot. Deep 3.
It did not go.
Tank with the rebound.
That was Khalil West with the missed shot. Q-Dog wide open down low, but doesn't get it to him. Nick Banks decides to bring it back out up to DJ Waller. Nick Banks wide open over here. Decide to give it into Tank, who's down in the paint, and it is good.
That was a good shot. Nice teardrop by Tank. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Shaq.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the big man doing his job down there. It's a great job there.
Tank's a freshman?
Tank
is a freshman.
Yes.
That's a big freshman.
Horton. You know what? I never realized that he was a freshman.
That's a big fella.
He is a big fella. I see him in school, and I don't even notice him as a freshman, But I'm only 5'8", so everybody's taller to me. Oh, would have been a pretty pass by DeMarcio McClellan. Turned into a layup by Drake White. Nick Banks fouled. A blocking foul there.
The head coach for Northeast beckoning for a traveling call, but I saw no such thing.
That was definitely a foul call. as he turned around, he was right there in his face.
Right.
He had nowhere to go there. So Nick Banks will take it will inbound it in to DeMarchio. You're seeing some more aggressive defense this half by Northeast. I'm assuming that was definitely there in the game plan as a steal there. Number 2 will be all by himself if Nick does not get the block, so they'll bring it back within 2 points.
No full court press. Dustin
DJ Waller with a tiptoe. DeMarchio, the 3. Does not go. Q-Dog with the rebound. Foul and 1.
Q-Dog tipped it to himself. He got his rebound, put it up, got the foul. Great play. Out goes DeMarchio, in comes Damian Brandon. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but coach's call.
And I'm pretty sure he just wants to get DeMarchio a little bit of rest down there on the floor, as he's been in pretty much every minute of this ball game. So
right,
a little rest is probably needed. As we've got Tank and Nick Banks back. So we're obviously not going for the rebound here with the smaller guys, our guards down in the paint. As Q takes his time on the line, drains the free throw to take a 5-point lead. As it's 2-on-1 here. Number 40 almost blocked by Nick Banks, but unsuccessful. And 41-38 ball game now. So it's going to be a bit of a higher scoring ball game. I mean,
right,
we've already broke 40 points, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Tank down low, big man.
Maneuvering himself through 2 defenders there, able to kiss it in right off the glass. You can get the 2 points. Ooh, comes up short. Q just kind of snatches that.
Damian Brandon was wide open. He still is. He can get the 3 here. Goes for the jumper. It does not go. Lester going up the floor, straight down the middle, decides to drive it in for the layup. It goes. Oh, foul. So that'll be their 4th foul of this half. They're getting closer and closer to foul trouble. We're about halfway through this 3rd quarter. Your hometown Putnam War Eagles up by 3 points. Again, our boys and girls will travel to Monticello this Friday, and we will also travel to Morgan County this Saturday, where we will be live streaming that game as well.
DJ Waller unable to.
Oh, nice pass, but intercepted by Damian Brandon. Tank, jump ball, and it stays on Northeast side. I thought that was a bit of a foul there. He grabbed the wrist of Tonquavius Horton.
Instead, it's going to remain Northeast ball.
They're going to stack here. We got to the outside. And 3 seconds in the lane. We are headed the opposite direction. I feel like that's a very popular call on offense. I mean, that can be very detrimental when it comes down to the late game situations.
Right.
Damian Brandon finds Q-Dog, the 3. Ooh. I wanted to say good so bad, but it does not go. Hits the top of the backboard, so Joyner will inbound it to Khalil West. Brings it across half court. Three, no good. Rebounded by Drake West. No foul call. Q-Dog gets the rebound. Nick Banks pushing up the floor. Nice! Euro step, doesn't get the shot to go. Slow to get up. Drake West on the other end is fouled by Q-Dog. Nick Banks trots across half court as Q-Dog may be in foul trouble, so he will possibly be replaced by number 42, Gary Waller, here after this first free throw.
Putnam County up 43-40 with a little over 2.5 minutes left in the third period of play.
Drake West there with the miss. And instead of replacing Q-Dog, Gary Waller will replace Tank, a.k.a. Tonquavius Horton, because we obviously don't call him by his real name very often. So Drake White will attempt his second of 2, and it does not go. And it's off Q-Dog. Referee makes a good call there as Northeast will inbound from their sideline, and number 2 over to Drake, fouled hard by Gary Waller. Gary Waller doesn't understand where the foul came from, but we heard that one from up here. So that foul's on the floor. They're going to stack it up again. Top of the key. And a nice shot does not go by Butler.
But it is tipped in by number 11, Wycolian Joyner.
DeMarchio gets it across half court to Gary Waller. Gary Waller tipped out of bounds by Santez Kinder.
DJ Waller is going to check in for DeMarchio McLennan.
DeMarchio not too happy about coming out of the game. He felt like he was getting in a bit of a rhythm there on defense. He'll be replaced by DJ Waller. Nick Banks over to Damian. The long 3 does not go. Rebounded by DJ. And a foul call there. That'll be their 5th foul of this half.
2 away from the bonus.
I know you guys listening to this couldn't hear it, but we heard Damian Brennan's mom yell at him saying, "Follow your shot." You know, that's always a nice thing to hear. A form of encouragement from your parents. I know it's hard to hear while you're out there on the floor as Q-Dog makes a nice jumper there. Again, that's always good to hear encouragement from everyone. Drake White with a nice drive. DJ Waller looking to push it up to Q-Dog, and he is fouled. I don't think he was able to get the shot off. It didn't look like it. I think it's going to be on the floor. And it is. So he wasn't able to get the ball up in the air to look like it was a shot. To make it look like a shot. As Northeast is in the 3-2 right now. Q-Dog, the hard shot. And gets it to go. The far fadeaway shot, no good, but fouled is Santez Kinder. G gets a strong sense of emotion from head coach Jack Williams. I think he should have stayed grounded on that foul call there.
Right. Checking in for Northeast, you have Steve Hand, Justin Mercy, and number 5, Ravondre Little. Kinder sinks both free throws. It's a 1-point ball game in Putnam County's favor. DeMarchio back in.
Nice ball movement coming across half court. And DJ trapped up top, gets around it. Down in the corner. He wants to get back out to Nick Banks. DJ wide open here. The three does not go. Q-Dog with the rebound. Fouled on the play. But that is not a shooting foul?
I guess he was fouled before he went up, but we are now in the bonus, but with a minute up to play in the third quarter.
All right, so we're 1-1, so it didn't matter anyway. So Q-Dog makes his first free throw. We get a chance for another one. Our guys did struggle early on in the season, but I think they've picked up the pace here halfway through the season. And
Q gets his own rebound.
Great to watch as Q-Dog is fouled again, and that, my friend, is a shooting foul. So he will go to the line for 2 guaranteed. Got to make free throws. And he does just that on the first one. We've got less than a minute to go before fourth quarter comes around, and our guys are leading by 2. As that free throw is missed by Q-Dog. Number 3, a long shot there. Does not even touch the goal. DJ Wall with a nice move. And it will remain Putnam ball as that ball was out of bounds on Drake White.
Woo!
Gary Waller.
Right place, right time, able to do the right thing with the ball.
Was it fair to say that was blown coverage on the defense?
Right.
At number 2, the 3 goes. That was a dagger in the arm right there for Putnam. Coming up with that big shot down low.
We should run the same play they ran against us at the end of the first quarter.
Oh, backcourt violation. Nick Banks being tightly played by Santez Kinder of Northeast Macon.
It's a 1-point game with 13 seconds left before the fourth quarter, where magic happens.
Where champions are made. They're going to hold it to the last few seconds here. He's going to take a 3. Somebody's going to take a 3. And it is off the mark. And we're going to take a break before fourth quarter. Guys, we have a 1-point lead after 3 quarters of play. Demetrius Woods here with you alongside me, Michael Bacon, under the wonderful direction of Lindsey Chamberlain, who got sponsors from Shoppers Pharmacy, Farmers and Merchants Bank, and Marble Works. We're going to break.
We're back before Demetrius can say it first. We're about to start the fourth quarter of this Very tight game. Putnam County up 1 point on the Northeast Macon Raiders. Demetrius, I'll give you a chance to talk.
Well, I was yawning, by the way. Anyway, past my bedtime. But our guys are going to come back on the floor with the possession here in the fourth quarter. DeMarchio over to DJ Waller. Q-Dog. Back to DeMarchio over to Nick. DJ Waller in the corner. Good. Up, up, up. Number 40, Jerry Butler passed the ball while he was inbounds. Or 1 foot was in and 1 foot was out, so that's considered out of bounds. So it'll be our ball. And Nick Banks finally finds an open man in DJ Waller and fouled on the play. A blocking call there.
In the bonus, be a 1-on-1 situation. See what I did there? I used terminology.
That was very nice.
Thank you.
But sir, that was great use of terminology, but I'm afraid you were incorrect on this one.
It was a shooting foul?
A shooting foul.
Oh, I didn't know he was going up for the shot.
Yeah, he was going up for the shot. It's okay.
Oh, darn. I thought it was
I forgive you.
foul.
I have a heart.
I'm glad.
And Coach Williams trying to get one of the managers to give referee a towel there. Having a little bit of trouble misunderstanding. A little bit of misunderstanding down there. A little bit of sweat down on the floor. DJ Waller prepares to take his free throw shots. Try and extend this lead. And he does not on the first. So in hopes to make this a 5-point ball game, DJ goes back to the line. And it goes. Drake White making sure that he was behind that line on that one. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. But Jerry Butler fouled on that play. Foul goes on Q-Dog, a.k.a. Quintavious Waller, who was a junior. Man, our cheerleaders are really loud over there, and they were doing a great job.
I would know what you said and respond to it, but the cheerleaders are so loud I can't barely hear anything.
And great defense there.
Great defense there, Demetrius.
Thank you for repeating what I just said, Michael. And the dramatic pause. We will head back the opposite direction. Putnam County basketball stolen.
It's stolen.
And that will result in a 54-51 ball game.
54-51 ball game, guys. This game's getting pretty close.
Yes, sir, it is.
DeMarchio cutting inside. Tries to dish it out to DJ.
DJ Waller looking for DeMarchio. Oh, doesn't get it to DeMarchio. Yes, now it's DeMarchio. DeMarchio goes inside. Out to Nick Banks. Booyah! And the shot goes. Drake White doesn't get the lay-in to go as it is rebounded by Q-Dog. DeMarchio McClendon, 1-on-2. He goes in for the shot, and it is good. The blocking foul on number 1, Khalil West. He is slow to get up, but our guys have opened up a 6-point ball game with an and-one opportunity, and I believe if he makes this will be our biggest lead of the night with a 7-point, or excuse me, wait, no, it's 8-point lead, so a 9-point lead opportunity.
Yeah, Demetrius, if he makes us, we'll be up by 9. Biggest lead of the ball game so far.
Thank you, sir. My echo. Drake White drives to the left and misses the layup. Rebounded by Q-Dog. Hands off to Nick Banks. Needs to look up to Tank. Tank was wide open down there. Gets it to him finally. Can't handle the pass. And Drake White. Q-Dog does not get the pack shot as Northeast proceeds to take a timeout here, and we will take a timeout as well. And we're back. We're currently being interrupted by Chase Sanford. He is back on the set. So you said it was going to be a better second half. It turns out that you are correct. What do you have to say about your correct answer of the first half?
I think Coach Williams gave them pretty good talking to in the locker room, and they came out to actually play ball this half.
It's a great observation there, Mr. Chase Sanford. We thought the same as well, good sir.
Does that
Thanks
guy
for being
even
on the
go to
set.
our school?
What guy? The guy that just talked to us?
Yes. He doesn't seem familiar at all.
Well, I don't know if he's a bit of a loner or not, but I have heard that he was on my baseball team, so I'll have to check with Coach to see if he made the squad.
All right.
It's a 63-55 ball game. I do believe he caught wind of what we just said, so he is back as number 1 is fouled there. Now, it did seem to be on the floor, but it may be 2 shots as a continuous motion. Number 20, Eric Davis, will check in. Or wait, maybe not. Great defense there. Jump ball. It will stay here, though. But good job there by Tank and Nick. Yeah, number 20 did check in. That was correct. West with the miss. Tank gets it out to DJ Waller. DJ Waller going to slow the pace a little bit as Nick Banks at the top of the key. Wants handed off to DeMarchio, so he'll lead the offense here on this sequence. Back over to DeMarchio. DeMarchio with a wide open 3 opportunity. Refuses to take it. Great unselfish basketball there. Somebody's got to come out and help. And a timeout call quickly by Coach Jack Williams. A little irritated with that hesitation there by DeMarchio, but he's hoping to rebound here. We're going to take another break with you guys right here. We're back now, guys. Nick Banks is going to inbound it to DJ Waller, who safely gets it in for the drive, and it goes. A 10-point ball game now. Our guys are looking to seek another win under their belts. I sound like my girlfriend. Under their belt for the region play. Number 2 there, though, responds with a 3.
Suntrace Kinder.
DeMarchio triple teamed. And nice, very aggressive pass there by DeMarchio. DJ Waller over to Tank, and 1. 1 1 And Sanchez Kinder slow to get up, favoring that right knee.
Tank at the line, trying to convert this three-point play.
So I think our guys have had some great motivation from our cheerleaders. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound so enthused.
Yeah. Ooh, nice pass.
And a very, very crafty play there as DeMarco, and fouled. So he will head to the line. 1-1. Actually, I do believe Northeast is over the 10 foul mark, so maybe he'll get a guaranteed 2. I'm not sure. That's just a wild guess.
At that point, if you're Northeast head coach, do you stop running the full court press?
I don't stop running the full court press because it seems our guys are barely getting out of the full court press. You know, if you want to look at that as a positive manner from Northeast standpoint, they're barely getting out of it. I mean, the triple team is very aggressive play calling, first of all, but it has somewhat been working for the guys. So, I don't know. I think I'd stay in it. I mean, we're halfway through the quarter and with about 3:45 left on the clock. And, you know, they still need to put some pressure on our boys so that they can get back in this ball game. So DeMarco Bullard will go to the line for 2, I believe. Or excuse me, DeMarco McLennan.
Right.
By the way, he has my number, my favorite number, number 12, as he misses his first free throw. Now, I was a little disappointed tonight at the girls' basketball game. I didn't get to see Angelica Garnett shoot her free throws.
Oh, yes. I thought about that, too. Seen her line up
In the corner of the free throw line.
Right.
So we get those 2 free throws. They're both knocked down. But he's going to get 2 more as there was a shooting foul. So a chance for a 4-point play, and I do believe we get the ball back after these free throws. As DeMarco drains that one. Coach Williams doing some nice coaching over there on the sideline. And it goes. So after those 4 free throw attempts, it's still going to be our ball. That's quite lovely. What do you think?
Yes.
So we're in the 70-point range. I think this is the most points we've scored all year. Also the most points we've given up all year. So it's been a good game all around. Definitely from an offensive standpoint. As DeMarco gives it over to Q. Q doesn't take the shot. Tank gets it back out to DeMarco. DeMarco to Nick. And it's good.
Nice way to draw the defenders out by DeMarco and open up Nick for the
And an
shot.
awkward shot there by Kinder. Doesn't go as, oh my goodness, DJ Waller with great handling. Does not get the layup to go, but did you see the way he dribbled through those defenders? As Lester with the spin move. Left hand layup, it goes.
3 minutes left, 10-point game in our favor. And
DeMarco looking for Q-Dog. Doesn't get him. And 1. Oh, excuse me. The charge is called on DeMarco. He did indeed make the shot, but if you notice, one referee called a charge and the other called a defensive foul. So I don't really like how that goes on the offense, but I guess it is what it is. Story of my life. It'll be a timeout call, guys. We'll be right back with you. We're back with you guys. It looks like our original starting 5 are on the court as we're just under 3 minutes to go in this 10-point ball game. As you know, our guys were down by 2 going into halftime, and we're up by 1 coming into this quarter. So they finally picked the ball up, get it to number 40, Jerry Butler. The 3 from Kinder, no good. DeMarchio fighting for the rebound, doesn't get it. Butler gets it back as number 1. What looks like a good shot is good, and it goes in. So back to a single-digit deficit, only down by 7 now as Northeast. And that trap is still working for Northeast. Drake White with a layup, does not go. Tank fighting for the rebound, jump ball. It will go Putnam County way, and a big roar from the crowd.
Tank Wavy's got a little bit of Drake White's hair and all that. But best of all, he got the ball, retained possession. It's going to head Putnam County's way. Hopefully we can get it across backcourt.
DJ Waller fouled, and we will head to the line again. DJ Waller happily trotting down the court for his free throw opportunity. So this is an automatic 2 as Northeast is above the 10 foul marker. And our cheerleaders asking for quietness. Yep, there they go again. Shh. Everybody has to be quiet now, except us. We can talk as loud as we want like this. Ah! DJ Waller's gonna, excuse me, our technical and floor director is asking us to be quiet as well. So we're gonna give DJ Waller absolute silence outside those rude crowd members who are not gonna be silent.
Yep.
So here we go with our silence starting now.
Even Shaq over there is being quiet. Shaq flew in. Decided to come check up some Georgia high school football. Or basketball, excuse me.
Guys, is there any way that we could put the camera on the Putnam County bench? Can we zoom into the Putnam County bench over there on our next break? If we zoom into the Putnam County bench, look at Big Diesel over there. He's just chilling, man. It is so funny to watch. He's the only guy over there just, laid back in his lounge chair. We can get it back on the action now. But I just wanted to point that out. That just looks so funny. But Nick Banks inbounding the ball, and we'll head the same direction as that was out on Khalil West of Northeast Macon Raiders. I talked to a couple of Northeast associates early on, and they have 8 wins under their belt. But he was kind of disgusted that they beat the heavy hitters, and heavy hitters he meant those 4 and 5A schools. But they went down to Macon County and lost to a team that they should have easily beaten.
Right.
So they've had that kind of season where they play to their opponent's level. For those of you who don't know, Macon County has a rather small team in size, kind of like us. As Drake White attempts a 3, and it goes.
I really think we could just hold the ball for the last person.
Oh, Nick Banks can't get it to go as Lester. Nice pass to Drake White. Drake White goes in for the shot. No good. DJ Waller gives it up to Nick. And the finger roll is good. Foul on the floor, but it's a bonus. So they're a 1-and-1 possession here. Number 5, Little, will replace Harp, number 10, for Northeast Macon. DJ Waller is back off the screen. You've got Q-Dog Nick Banks on this side of on the left side of your screen, and DeMarchio and Tank on the far side. Down in the paint. So we have all our starters on the floor. As he misses the free throw, as Tank gets out of the congestion, as Nick Banks is gonna try to tip it in, but doesn't do so as he gets his rebound. And he did get away with a carry call there, I believe. DeMarchio gonna give it over to Q-Dog as they really need to be patient here. There's no need to rush. And fouled. So with our 10 plus fouls bonus opportunity, we have 2 free throws coming our way. So an opportunity to make this a 4-possession ball game. Excuse me, a 3-possession ball game. Head coach Jack Williams for Putnam County War Eagles has been here as head coach for quite some time now. I'm not sure as to how many years, but he's done a fine job of bringing this team back to a stable level as this season has progressed. I think you could agree with me there, Michael.
Right, definitely. I've seen a lot of success over the years in seasons where we've not triumphed and we have actually just fell under. We've been able to bounce back. This season, I feel, is a stable season. Stable season for sure. And I'm glad to see what he can do with the young talent that he has coming in Tanquarius Horton, Marky McClone. DJ Waller is a junior. Nick Banks a junior. A lot of young talent. I want to see what he can do with this as years progress.
Definitely, as DeMarchio makes that free throw, they'll take a timeout right now. That'll extend our lead to 8. But I was going to say, if you look at our current starters, none of them are seniors, which is a great thing. So I'm interested to see how well we do next year. I think we'll be one of the top teams in the region next year with our full starting squad coming back. As I said before, we only have 3 seniors on this squad. Again, we'd like to thank our diamond sponsor, Shoppers Pharmacy, along with Farmers and Merchants Bank and Marble Works of Lake Oconee. So DJ Waller and the Putnam County War Eagles hopefully on the way to a great victory tonight against an opponent that usually beats us, or that has beaten us in the recent past few years. Again, as Michael said before, we will meet up with this team again on February 5th, which is also a Tuesday, down in Macon, Georgia. As Drake White goes for the Dirk Nowitzki 3, does not go. Offensive rebound on the line. Very upset about that goes number 10, Randy Harp. And in this 8-point ball game, 42 seconds to go, our guys are up. We just need to be patient here. As DJ Waller dribbles outside, goes to his right, straight in, doesn't make it, as Lester with the rebound. And a 3 does not go. Q-Dog with the rebound, out to DJ Waller, who is wide open for the layup. And a 10-point lead. So I think that should do it, as Lester is fouled on that play. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our floor director for tonight, Bethany Thompson, along with our technical director, Tom Hirsch. On the camera, we've had Sam Rudolph and Dylan Crawford. Again, our guest host, if you will, Chase Sanford. Again, I'm Demetrius Woods, along with Michael Bachin. We are all under the great direction of Lindsay Chamberlain, our head woman in charge for broadcast video production. So the fans starting to leave the court now, as they have seen enough. They know that our boys are going to come away with this victory, as Drake White reaches in and gets a jump ball call, so it will remain, or will become Northeast basketball now. About 12 seconds to go. Think we can break 80? Drake White with a nice shot there.
Anything's possible when the clock's not running.
Fouled.
And yeah, we're going to break 80.
We just might do it. We might break 80. If DJ Waller can drain these free throws, he does get 2 for sure.
And possession.
A little bit of confusion among the referees on the floor. Yeah, he is shooting 2, but it's not a technical foul, so Northeast is able to get down low. So it is 2 shots without a possession. Coach Williams over there on the sideline getting a bit of a trouble by the referee. Stepping onto the court for a little bit too long. I know he's very excited for his team moving forward, as a big two big road matchups coming up, known as big rivalries for Putnam County. Monticello on this Friday, the 18th, and this Saturday, which we will be at Morgan County, starting at 6 p.m. with the girls. That shot is not made, and that will do it for tonight, guys. A bit of a flip-flop of what we're used to. Our girls lost early on by 5, but our guys were able to pull it out tonight. So another bittersweet victory for both teams tonight.
Definitely, I was impressed with what I saw tonight. Hopefully the girls can take a win back whenever we go see them later on February 5th, and also the guys can maybe pull out another win back on their turf.
Absolutely, man, I agree. Again, I'm Demetrius Woods, alongside me, the amazing Michael Bachin. We are going to start a Facebook page for this fraternity of the century, so you guys are going to want to tune in, because it's going to be madness. I tell you, it's going to be madness. Anyway, again, I'm Demetrius Woods, Michael Bachin. We're out. See you guys.
Thank you. Good night.